Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Vanquest PPM Slim 2.0 organizer. This item has a weight of 2.8 ounces or 79.4 grams. Size is going to be 6.5 inches in height by 4.25 inches in width and a diameter of 0.75 inches that can expand out a little bit. It has one external and two internal storage pockets with 10 elastic webbing slots. These slots are staggered and they're also offset stitched on elastic webbing, basically, which reduces the amount of unusable space. So it's a very efficient method of organizing your items in the pouch. It has a 4.5-inch keychain tether and a 1-inch paracord attachment loop. It also has a morale patch on the front. It has Molly Pals webbing on the rear. And it's made out of 1000 denier military grade Cordura fabric with water repellent Teflon fabric by DuPont. Here we can see the PPM Slim 2.0. This is the front of the pouch here. We got the side of the pouch here, and we got the rear here showing the Molly Pals webbing and a custom hank of paracord that I made attached to it, and the grab handle here. Here's the top, and here is the bottom. And on the side here, we can see the number 8 YKK pull zippers with paracord pull tabs and my S-binder for locking them in place. We see the the hook and loop field on the front here. And we have the first opening pouch here, which contains a small first aid boo-boo kit and a small multi-tool card in the front here for easy access. So I typically like to organize my organizers with a medical kit in the front slip pouch so I can get to it rather quickly in a pinch and I don't have to open up my entire kit. Let's go ahead and open this up here. And we're not going to go through every single thing in the bag in detail, but we'll just show how it's laid out and organized. As mentioned before, this does have elastic webbing inside of here, and it's off staggered. And the immediate thing you can notice here, we have here these two rows of webbing, and they're off-centered. This is a unique thing for Vanquest, and they make very good, efficient use of their space inside of their pouches. So this is a very valuable thing in my opinion, and it's why I like Vanquest items the most, is because they actually put a lot of thought and engineering behind every small little detail. We can see the stitching is pretty decent on these webbings too. They will hold up and they do not break. You can see the 210D high-vis ripstop nylon here, and so if you drop anything against this background, you will be able to find it, or if you need to find certain items that are in the pouch against the background, you will find it as well. We have a couple of things on the key fob here. As you can see, we have a variety of items that are dummy corded to it. We have our Leatherman Micra, a AAA flashlight. We have my compass, whistle, reflecting mirror, homemade combo item attached to it. And then on this little paracord hole lanyard that's attached and sewn to the bag right here, we can see I have a hank of 95-pound paracord, and I also have that attached with a small safety pin that attaches to my NU0 headlamp. So basically everything, all the essential things that I want dummy corded to the bag, so if I open it, it doesn't fall out immediately, is on here. Some other items that I have here, as you can see, are some stormproof matches with a birthday candle and some cotton for fire starting. We have some hand sanitizer in a small vial here. We have a small nail clipper, some zip ties, some more safety pins, a lighter here in this pouch here, along with some paper clips as well. And then on this side, we have a small set of hair bands, also in this elastic webbing, and a small denture toothbrush. We have the Swiss Army Victorinox signature light here. We have some lip balm. And then there are two bigger pouches behind all the main webbing. As you can kind of tell already, some items are already kind of coming out of the top here. But inside these pouches, they run the whole entire gamut of these pouches here. So the deep pockets, so you can store a lot of stuff in them. In this side, I have a charging cable, and I have a small quart-size Ziploc bag for a water container. And underneath this pouch, this elastic webbing, I do have a water purification tablet, so that goes with that bag underneath here. On this side, it's very much similar in the same packing sense. I do have a bandana in the back here, along with a Mylar space blanket in here, and a secondary button compass, and one of those little towels, towels that look like a compass. You wet it and it expands out. I do have that in here as well as a secondary cloth item. And this right here, this black thing, is part of the pen that I have in here. I cut it down a little bit. This is actually on a pen cap. Inside the pen I have a sewing kit, and along the entire pen here I have duct tape, and I also have some sewing thread on the actual pen itself. So I stored needles inside the pen itself. The tube itself is big enough to store needles inside of it, and I can use it as a pen as well. And I made use out of the real estate on the pen here. So we have a lot of different items inside this pocket personal maximizer is what they call it. And as you can see, you don't have to customize it exactly the way I have it, but just this gives you an idea of how much in depth you can go through and customize your Vanquest pouches here. And it's one of the main reasons why I really enjoy the Vanquest product line, because they offer a lot of customizations. They pay attention to a lot of details with their items, and their items are very high quality. They're for good, decent price, and they've lasted me for quite a long time. I've had Vanquest products for a couple years now, and one of the items that I've been using is the Husky PPM 2.0. So this is the bigger brother to the Slim here. I've been using this for about 3.5-4 years on the trails, and it has done brilliantly, and it's set up very similar to the Slim here. And I just want to give you a comparison for the sizing of each one. So as you can see, the Husky holds a little bit more than the Slim here. And the Slim is considerably a lot slimmer, hence its name, right? And I have almost every single thing in this pack condensed down into here as well, and with the exception of just 1 or 2 items from here, and that being the solar panel, the AA charging solar panel that's inside this pouch, which is why it's so bulky. If I took that out, it'd be more comparable to the size, but you guys can get an idea of the size comparison for the Slim versus the Husky when they're fully loaded out. This is what you're going to get. So I can't highly recommend this pouch enough to anybody who's looking for a small, slim organizer. This is made to go in your pocket, although the way I have it configured, it's not really going to go in my pocket. It could. It wouldn't be very comfortable. So you can not fill it up to the maximum capacity like I did. You can probably make that a little bit more thinner to your specifications. I want to thank Taylor for sending this out for review. Thank you guys for allowing me to review your stuff, and I do appreciate it. If you guys are looking to grab this bag, I do recommend checking it out on their website. They do have some sales from time to time. I'm not affiliated with them, but I did get this for a review item. So definitely recommend checking out the Vanquest line. Very, very high quality items. The stitching's well done on the bags, and they have very good customer service. So definitely recommend you guys check them out for a organizing pouch. And that's all I have to say about the Vanquest Slim PPM 2.0. Thanks for watching, guys.